Hello, hi, and welcome to Political Quickie, your political show that subjectively discusses current affairs in South Africa and all around the world. My name is Mapasika Mura, and happy Africa Day! Yes! So in honor of Africa Day, I thought we should discuss the African Union just a little bit, not too much, just a little bit. So the African Union was launched in 2002, the brainchild of the Organization of African Unity. So its vision is to see a peaceful, prosperous, and integrated Africa driven by its citizens and representing a dynamic force in the global arena. Yes. So some of its organs are the Pan-African Parliament, the Court of Justice, the Assembly, as well as the African Union Commission. And that's just some of the organs. There's a lot. So, before we continue, by a show of hands, how many of us knew that there is a Pan-African Parliament on this continent? All right. How many of us knew that there is a court of justice on this continent? Yeah, I know. So the AU Commission has a few portfolios under its belt, including social affairs, which covers health, peace and security, which covers the prevention of conflicts, as well as political affairs, which takes care of democracy, human rights, and electoral institutions. You know, the AU seems to have more of an economic goal. However, its founder, its objective was to ensure that all the colonial and apartheid holds that persisted on the continent were rid of. But the African Continental Free Trade Area is proof that the AU seems to be moving in a direction that is more economic based. I know you're itching to find out who on earth is funding all of this. Well, the member states, of course, along with the European Union, China, Turkey, and the US. So yeah, it's exactly that, you know, who's funding it that I have a problem with. Earlier this year, it was reported that China was allegedly spying on the AU using the same technology that it installed on behalf of the AU. It also funded the construction of the headquarters of the AU in Addis Ababa. So it's a bit strange and awkward to be screaming at China while it actually funded the very same building and the very same technology that you are using. Now, the AU has a portfolio that focuses on, you know, electoral institutions, democracy, and human rights. Yet every time there is, you know, alleged abuse of human rights or alleged election rigging on the continent, it's the International Criminal Court that's issuing out indictments. Why can't the likes of Omar al-Bashir be indicted and tried right here on African soil? There is, you know, a portfolio that focuses on health, yet every time there is an outbreak in the DRC or in West Africa, it's the World Health Organization or UNICEF or French-founded organization Doctors Without Borders that are first to arrive on the scene, injecting these people with vaccinations when the African Union is here and should be the one that is first on the scene and helping out. I think it's mainly because of the funding. You can't stand up to bullies if those same people are the ones that are funding your organization. How on earth are we supposed to, you know, be economically developed by 2063 as the AU, you know, please, when the very same people that are funding that organization are looting from West Africa? You know what? I think that the survival of the African Union solely depends on its financial independence. If it gets rid of the aid from Western countries, then it can really begin to ensure democracy on this continent, and it can begin to pursue this, you know, economic development it speaks of by 2063. I think that, you know what, this continent lacks two things: courage and unity. And if we can just find that, then we can move forward and really build this continent. My name is Mapa Sekamura. Use your talents to serve humanity. And I'll see you guys on Monday. Enjoy your Africa Day.